8:19 on a beautiful but crisp Sunday morning across southern Colorado. Temperatures right now in Colorado Springs are in the 20s or 30s, depending on which side of town you're on. Out at overhead door near Powers and Galley, we have a pair of threes and a beautiful, mostly clear sky over the top of Pikes Peak. The wind is out of the northwest at 5 miles per hour. The Pueblo Chieftain studio is currently 34. The wind is out of the northwest at only 4 miles an hour. It was a little breezy earlier as the storm system, which gave us some spotty rain and snow showers yesterday, was exiting the area, but it seems like that wind is subsiding now. So 20s and 30s cover it in eastern Colorado. Generally teens and 20s up high, but we have a few spots like Gunnison and Alamosa where temperatures are currently in the single digits, some of that cold air trapped in those big mountain valleys this morning. Skycast shows as we go through the day today, we should expect to see an increase in the clouds, mainly over the western part of the state. That's in advance of the storm that's going to bring some heavy snow to the mountains. But through 4 o'clock today, none of that really shows up here. So we should be okay through the day today, whether you're traveling locally or going up high. Temperatures will be a little warmer today as well, with 40s to near 50 in eastern Colorado. Puts us just a couple of degrees above seasonal averages. We'll look for 20s and 30s over the mountains and mountain valleys during the afternoon. It's really as we head into tonight that the snow begins to spread into the Continental Divide, and by midnight starts to become pretty heavy in some cases. Now, we'll keep it all bottled up across the higher terrain. We're not worried about that coming across the front range through the day tomorrow. But if your travel plans take you west, you're going to run into some trouble. And StormTracker's showing some pretty impressive snowfall amounts through Tuesday morning on the order of 1 to 2 feet for the central mountains, 1 to 2 feet for the southwestern mountains, maybe 3 to 6 inches over the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, with nothing expected at lower elevations, at least through daybreak on Tuesday, the way it looks now. So we get a couple of decent days here to get some stuff done outside. You won't have any travel concerns locally. We will likely be pretty breezy tomorrow, though, with highs in the lower 50s, and then windy and turning colder on Tuesday. The latest model information this morning suggests if we're going to get some snow with this system, it'll be later in the day Tuesday into Tuesday night, but it's still a little uncertain how much of that's going to spread out of the mountains onto the plains, and that's something we'll track for the next couple of days closely. But behind that storm, it's pretty clear that we're going to get chilly for the rest of the week. Highs will only be in the 20s to lower 30s, and overnight lows will be in the teens, even with a good amount of sunshine expected. So it's pretty cold air mass coming in behind this storm. Pueblo looking for mid-50s and some wind tomorrow. We'll fall through the 40s on Tuesday, into the 30s on Wednesday. See about maybe at least some scattered snow showers. Doesn't look real widespread for you in Pueblo right now. But again, things could change, and we'll track how this thing comes together as it crosses the mountains over the next couple of days. Looks like we'll be in the 30s to around 40 then for the rest of the work week, with overnight lows generally in the teens. Canyon City will get you close to 50 today. We should get into the 50s tomorrow, but as I mentioned, it might be a little bit breezy to windy at times. Looking for highs early on Tuesday to be in the 40s. We'll cool off late in the day, end up in the 30s the rest of the week with lows in the teens. And again, late Tuesday, Tuesday night, there's some potential for at least some scattered snow showers. Teller County, I think you'll manage to get into the 40s tomorrow, although it will be a little windy. We'll fall into the 20s then on Tuesday. Snow showers Tuesday into Tuesday night could accumulate. It's not going to be something we rule out yet. And then the rest of the week looks pretty chilly with highs only in the low to mid-20s and overnight lows in the single digits. And again, that's even with some sunshine, so that's a little unusual around here. Usually when the sun comes out like today, we warm up some. But it doesn't look like we'll do much of that through the end of the week.
It's nice. I was telling Marty earlier that my ears perked up when you heard warmer weather. It's like warmer temperatures. It's exciting.
I think about this time of year, people get a little bit of spring fever, want to get outside some. And
Right.
We've been pretty fortunate with our weather for the most part recently. But we could use the snow, so if that comes in, that's always good news, too.
Never hurts. Exactly. Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.